Hi, Universe Darling. So today's daily vlog is about my spiritual journey. Does that look straight? Anyway, and what I've been going through spiritually since a young age. So maybe for those of you who are new to the spiritual realm of study, of knowledge, maybe this will even imprint as an impression on your mind to tune in and focus on what to anticipate when you go down this long, wild path. Because it's not just pretty mystical fairies and potions and all this stuff that we imagine when we think, oh, spiritual. What is spirituality? It's this I don't even know the word to call it, but it's not what you think it is, okay? That's my point. It's not what anyone thinks it is. And it's a jumble of your deepest and darkest experiences in life through your evolution as a soul. And that's the best way I can describe it, because it's not that pretty as people perceive it to be. It certainly starts with, here's some crystals, and oh, they look so pretty, and let me buy as many Buddha icons and statues as possible, and oh yeah, that quote by Rumi is cute, or by Deepak Chopra. But it's not just about reciting quotes. It's not just about wearing like floral print shirts and showing your support by going green or not eating meat. No, far from it. In fact, I'm starting to hear many people go against that and actually talk about lately how there's no point to not eating meat if you don't know the proper way to connect. It certainly helps you feel lighter and connect to source, but it's pretty much just the same as eating meat. Like there's no point to it besides, of course, I won't go into it, but besides, of course, contributing to not eating meat, which I do agree with in that instance. But in a point, I'm talking about connecting to source. You can do that if you eat beef and chicken. Like there's no point. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not about like having this crystal near you. It's not about having incense lit every day. It's about discovering you. When you turn out the noise of, oh, you have to have this color candle, you have to do this, you have to do that. When you just turn off all that outside noise from people, you really discover it's about you all along, your progress as this soul here. And part of the pain of spirituality is figuring that out. There's a lot of noise, and you have to silence out a lot of people in your mind that are saying like, no, you have to do it this way. There's no one right way. That's the truth all along, and that's why I'm being very broad and not specific, because if I were to instruct you what spirituality is right now, then I myself would have to go back and relearn the lessons and be more informed, because the reason I'm speaking in this way is because of the fact that it's a broad subject, but it all comes down to the same thing. And it just is. And you just are. And there's nothingness in everything. That's it. There's just peace, love, and unity and connectivity with everything and everyone. It's not about your consumption. It's not about anything. It's about how you perceive the world and yourself. Why do you think in tarot there's the goals and fears card, there's the how the world sees you, and there's how you see the world and the outcome? And I really do my best in my tarot readings with clients to connect with that and their purpose beyond even their basic general questions, like, what do you really need to see? What is it really you need to hear right now? And there's so many ways to connect spiritually, but honestly, I can even tell you it's not even about tarot at all, you know? They're all great tools for connecting with source and through yourself. However, I'm constantly going in and out of like connecting to those tools and sources like cards and crystals and what have you not. Because if you also depend on those things or use it where you suddenly lose meaning in why you started that to begin with, then you lost the whole connection of spirituality to begin with. Do you see what I'm saying? And it is a complex subject, but it's so simple at the same time. And that's what spirituality is to me, at least, you know, from my experience, is it's also painful. You uncover a lot about you that you have to peel away and then remove from yourself totally. And then reset to this new person that has a new mentality. And there's so many different subjects to it as well, like Dark Night of the Soul and our evolution as a spirit in general. Our connectivity through other people, what love really means and is, energy, chakras, you know, you name it, spirituality has got it and is connected to it in some degree, in some way. And even many organizations, many religions also connect to spirituality in some ways and have that in their faith systems and beliefs as well. So to deny the truth and existence of a spiritual being, a spiritual person is nothing but pure ignorance and is to deny themselves as well. So everything is connected in and of itself through one power, one source, one being, entity that controls and connects everything together as this unity, as this body, as this being. So if you want more evaluation of spirituality in general, I'm not saying mine is the only valid opinion. There are literally millions of people who share their equally as valid connection or opinion to spirituality as a whole, but you can read my book, Finding Your Alignment, by TonyBomboni.com, sorry. But you can find it on my website as well. But that's just one of many ways as how people see it. And that was, of course, gain knowledge through years of uncovering myself and experience, and still uncovering myself and still experience, and doing the best I can to continually educate myself. And that's what it is. It's really like its own school. It's like life is a school in its own self. And, you know, not everyone will connect with what it really means. And again, it comes in waves. Like now I'm probably more focused on my faith rather than spirituality as a whole. But however, it has been a great tool utilized to help me grow and learn and experience life in its wholeness and really feel things. And I feel like empathic people who are more empathically connected are more in tune with spirituality as a whole and get it more. And, you know, Forex investors don't. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? We all have different modes of existing, and there's no judgment in that. Like I said before, it's irrelevant what you consume. It's irrelevant who you are, how you choose to live your life, whether you judge others or not. What's relevant is your willingness to change and to be fearless in experiencing that change so that you get to know yourself and life as it is in its existence. And that's what spirituality is to me. And that's what I feel like it is overall, is the connectivity of everyone and everything, and your understanding of yourself through that connectivity. That's all. So I hope that kind of made sense. And I'm sure many of you can vibe with that, because I have a lot of spiritual related minded poopsies watching, even who are into Reiki as well, which I also do on my website. But yeah, all the links are in the description box below if you want to check out my work. And thank you guys for joining me on this quick vlog today. I hope that explained it the best way I could come across. None of these videos have notes. They just come with a feeling, and you're always going to learn something new. There's never enough knowledge about this subject. There's always something. So pay attention and listen to people, and tune into what you feel is right.